surveillance accountability team. This is Evangelist Petty. Amen. My name is Evangelist Shree Petty. Shree Petty. Amen. Today we want to talk, we're coming out the book of accountability. Amen. And we're going to talk about this lady in this chapter called Amber Dalton. Amen. For so many months, years even, different members of the congregation been calling for accountability for your actions. We've been calling for Sister Amber, if you will, amen, to just admit that two wrongs don't make a right. That's all we said. Two wrongs don't make a right. This is 24 hours, not even 24 hours. This is a few hours before her wedding in 2024. This is a few hours before the wedding. Amen. This is the morning after the wedding. Same woman. Same woman over here. Amen. It's the same woman over there with her new husband. That woman is with Brother Wayne. I want to give a shout out to Brother Wayne Petticoat. Amen. The woman over here, this is with Brother Anthony. The Brother Anthony that had not cheated on her. Amen. Did not cheat on her before the wedding. He didn't cheat on her. He wasn't with Ro before the wedding. He might have had little feelings for Ro, but he didn't cheat on her. He didn't pursue her friend, Shayla. That girl got him drunk. But for months, years, amen, the Team Amber been coming after people like myself, Brother O'Neal TV, Brother hey O'Neal, welcome to the we have Brother O'Neal in the audience tonight in the pews. We got Brother O'Neal TV in the pews. He's a witness, amen. Even on last night, amen, several of the we call them Amberites, amen, they came in and they said, it don't matter if Denisha over there, she ain't gonna have no feelings. She don't care. She got her big dog and she don't want a puppy. This morning, baby, the only growling that's going on this morning is from Sister Amber. Amen. All we've been telling the people is to think different. All we've been telling the people is she need a little accountability. She needs some healing. But no, we was wrong for that. Y'all crucified us. Y'all talked about us. People writing dissertations, amen, in the comments, whole dissertations from college about why we were so wrong. Woman told me that I didn't have no life. That's why I ain't got no man. All kind of stuff. They went personal. Amen. So everybody been true. You know, I am single right now. I can't afford to get behind done right now. But yeah, but anyway, I am accepting offerings doing this. Amen. Y'all owe me an offering. Amen. Y'all beat us up and y'all talk to us mighty bad. Only for Brother Wayne to come and give the best sermon on accountability that I have seen on TV ever. Amen. He read from the book of The Rooter to the Tutor. Amen. He gave her the revelation that you was a part of this. That girl sit up there and y'all call Shayla delusional. That girl sat up there and told Wayne it was his fault that her wedding was messed up. Told Wayne it was his fault because she slept with him. But y'all call Sister Shayla, she's still a misunderstanding. But y'all call her delusional. I've been telling y'all, where did she get it from? Where did Shayla get her lack of accountability from? Oh Lord, we gotta offer. Oh Lord. Thank you, Brother O'Neill. Brother O'Neill done sent an offering to Evangelist Petty. Thank you, Brother O'Neill. Brother O'Neill got on his show one day. The boy had bruises and bandages and stuff on. I thought he had been in a car accident. And he said the Amber fans did it to him. The Amber fans the one did that to that man. Wayne told her, he said, you've been going from mansion to mansion, from man to man, from bank to bank, with no accountability. Amen. And I'm going to say it again. She went from, she was worried about the account and not the accountability. Amen. He said, you keep going from mansion to mansion with no peace. All I asked is for her to get some healing. I said, team healing. And I had people, him and girl, I love you to death, but they wrote dissertations under my page. They went after me personally. Amen. Told me I wasn't a good woman because I'm not standing up for the woman. Just because I said the woman need to heal. I said the woman needed to be by herself so she can find out who she really is. I said even on her wedding day, she was over here in the morning with Wayne smiling. And then she went over there the next morning with Brother Anthony smiling. She told Brother Anthony smiling that they did it, that they made the goal. That man over there smiling and grinning and looking like a little puppy. The puppy didn't know, amen. The puppy didn't know, amen, that he was being ruled by a puppet master. Amen. Team healing is what I asked for. I never said I was Team Anthony. I said team healing. But y'all was mad. Y'all didn't want that girl to get no healing. Y'all wanted her to go to the next man. I was looking at all Suzette that I gave her offering. Lord, y'all gonna make me pass out today. Thank you for that. Thank you for the offering. Auntie Riri and Sister Patty, I'm not looking for a payday, but I appreciate it. Amen. Amber didn't appreciate the fact that man paid $250,000 for a wedding. And got into a misunderstanding with her cousin Will and Jay, who didn't know nothing about no money. Amen. He was so in love, the man didn't even ask her for a prenup. But y'all say he's so scandalous. He's so bad. Didn't even ask her for a prenup. Then, when he knew he was wrong for standing up at Rose's wedding, amen, he stood up at Rose's wedding and stopped the wedding because something in the spirit told him that his wife wasn't right. But he didn't stay. He didn't do it behind her back. But y'all don't give him no credit for that. He didn't go behind her back and still tried to creep with Rose. He gave her the divorce papers. Amen. He had them delivered by the police, by a constable. He had it delivered to the doorstep and said, I don't want this marriage no more. And then that girl, she put on her pajamas. Amen. And she walked the row house. And she threw them divorce papers back to him and told him she didn't want them divorce papers. Amen. She wanted to stay with her husband. She said, I ain't gonna keep no record of wrongdoings, but she kept the record. She kept the record of wrongdoings and still didn't tell that man that she had been sleeping with Wayne to the day up until the day of the wedding. She still didn't tell him when she went over there and took him from Roe. Amen. Y'all keep saying that Amber deserved happiness, but what about his happiness? What about his happiness? She could have let him go then, but she didn't want to give up, amen, her worldly things. She didn't want to give up the title of a wife. She told that man this morning right here where you see him in the bed over there. She told that man, we did it. She took $5,000 from Arby because Arby told her the wedding wouldn't go take place. She took $5,000 from Brother Arby because they made a bet that she would make sure, amen, that the wedding took place. She was going to walk across there. But y'all say Wayne is a dirty dog. I mean, not Wayne, y'all talk about him too, but y'all say Anthony is a low-down dirty dog. But he didn't try to stay with her. He gave her a divorce. He hadn't been cheating with Shayla. Amen. But y'all want to talk. Shayla was in the door. I showed you the surveillance last night. They cameras don't work, but nothing but cameras work. Oh, Shayla at the mansion. Oh, I'm in my car. I can't go to the mansion. Money law, y'all just tell me what happened. Then you call Shayla over there. But Shayla your friend. Amen. I'll be back after I watch this next surveillance. And I want to thank y'all. Thank you, Brother O'Neill and Sister Suzette for the offering, because I need it. Thank y'all. I will. I'll be right back. But so I can go look at the surveillance. Amen, amen. We having a brief intermission. Y'all go get your communion. Okay, I'll be back. Bye.